Now available from Polygram Video. NFL's Feel the Power puts you in the middle of the action and unveils the hidden power of the NFL's elite. The NFL's Greatest Games delivers the play-by-play power of resilience in 2 volumes, the Ice Bowl and Super Bowl III. With NFL's greatest moments, you'll catch the most powerful images of pro football.
Throws his pass, caught by Clark. It's caught out of the air by Franco Harris. Coach Shula has won number 325.
Experience the power of laughter with NFL Talkin' Follies.
Okay, throw a fake ball and keep the real ball in your shirt. You can't use more than one ball. Mom!
NFL Throwbacks brings you the power of tradition and links future stars with heroes from the past.
Lock and load, baby! Lock and load!
Collect your favorite teams and witness the power of teamwork with the NFL official video yearbooks. Collect them all and feel the power of NFL films on home video. New Edge Pro Gel, official sponsor of NFL Team Highlight Films. Edge Pro Gel will give you a shave so comfortable that no other gel or foam can beat it. For a great, comfortable shave every day, try new Edge Pro Gel. Save your skin.
Big dogs gotta eat. Big dog gotta eat. Big dog gotta eat, huh? Huh? Big dog gotta eat.
Playing for the money today, baby. Time to get ours. Time to get ours.
All right, we're kicking deep, 1s and 2s, exchanging bucks, and let's get down there and make a big hit on 3. 1, 2, 3, big hit.
All right, let's rock and roll.
The 1996 Minnesota Vikings. In all phases of the game, on offense, defense, and special teams, the Vikings fielded impact players.
Palmer sets sail to 30, goes left, now goes right, now down the middle, has room at the 50, at the 45, at the 40, one man to beat, 45-30, here he goes. Mitchell cocks and throws, fires a slant, picked off by the Vikings.
Man, this is that defense that is unrelenting and never quits. Never quits.
Great job knocking the ball out.
Great job, man. Hey, great out, baby. Right here. See, he's outside of you. You got to be outside of him so you can make his damn play.
But Dennis Green's coaching staff demanded more.
Come on, Brad, let's go. Relax.
Young teams need a firm hand. Fortunately for Brad Johnson and the rest of this youthful squad, vaunted veterans led the way. There was 8-time Pro Bowl guard Randall McDaniel, making the end zone accessible to Amp Lee and others.
Let's go, bring it down! Let's go get him, bring it down!
4-time Pro Bowler John Randall took on double teams so his younger colleagues could capitalize.
Craig is back to pass, pressured by Randall, tipped up, picked off, intercepted.
And of course, there was all-pro wideout Chris Carter. They were the youngest team to qualify for the NFC playoffs, and the future is bright for the Minnesota Vikings. Generation Next.
Because when we play like we play when we play, nobody can beat us. When we play like we play when we play, nobody can beat us.
Nobody.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Back goes Mitchell, pressure, flushed out, fires on the run, picked off by Brady. Laterals to Washington at the 20, at the 15. Gets back at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Vikings! Listen, the defense this time figures offense isn't going to take advantage of the opportunity. We will.
Dwayne Washington's fourth career defensive touchdown tied the Vikings' all-time record and kept Minnesota alive until period 4.
Johnson looking downfield, lobs it down to Chris Carter. Caught! Touchdown, Vikings! This is almost a broken plate. Brad Johnson forced out to the left-hand side. When he looks downfield, Chris Carter has totally outrun the coverage down on the left side of the end zone.
Brad Johnson's first NFL touchdown pass won the game and foreshadowed things to come. The following week in Atlanta, his first NFL start was even better. Johnson threw to Jake Reed, one half of the NFL's most productive pass-catching tandem. The incomparable Chris Carter is the other. Never before had a first-time starting quarterback been named NFC Offensive Player of the Week until Brad Johnson. In Week 3, a lead block from fullback Charles Evans opened the floodgates.
Vikings deep in their territory, handoff. Robert Smith across the 10, across the 5, still going. Touchdown, Vikings! Robert Smith barrels in the end zone.
In one 90-second stretch, offense, defense, and special teams collaborated for a score. First, Gary Zahner's cover guys, Mike Morris, Ben Hanks, and Mo Williams, ran down a punt at the Chicago Bear 1. Next, defensive coordinator Foge Fazio forced the issue with a blitz.
Kramer lops it up for grabs, picked off by Corey Fuller. And the Vikings get it right back again.
Then, offensive coordinator Brian Billick told Warren to shoot for the moon.
Moon with a center snap, looking, fires downfield, leaping, catch, touchdown, Jake Reed. What a catch!
John Randall led a Vikings defense that beat the Bears black and blue. When Robert Smith ran right, center Jeff Christie, guard John Jarek, and tackle Corey Stringer paved the way to the corner. To the left, it was Randall McDaniel, tackle Todd Stussy, and tight ends Andrew Jordan and Greg DeLong. A beleaguered Eric Kramer received no such support. The Minnesota Vikings were undefeated at 3-0. Next up, the defending NFC Central Division champions.
Coxon fires, Jake Reed, touchdown, Vikings! First down and 10 to go, package from their 15, far pump fake, looking right, looking left, sacked at the 8-yard line, fumble, football still loose, the Vikings dive for it, and they've got it, down around the 3-yard line, Minnesota ball. One step back, Amp Lee, Moon drops back, looking, Coxon fires to the end zone, leaping, catch, touchdown, Vikings! What a catch!
Dennis Green's Vikings rallied to a 14-7 lead.
Let's get some pressure now.
7 sacks. 3 fumble recoveries.
Here's Barr back and in the pocket, trouble, fumble, football picked up by Randall.
We got it.
Alexander has it.
Our ball. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who would you guess would be in the middle of it? Johnny Randall.
Number 93 was named NFC Defensive Player of the Month. Number 4 was sent packing.
Okay, here's where we got to put him away.
One step back, Robert Smith gets the carry, races to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Vikings! Robert Smith answers the bell. 37-yard score.
4 weeks into the 96 season, the undefeated Vikings were all alone in first place atop the NFC Central Division. He's arguably the most relentless defensive force in professional football today.
Come on, waiting to be a man, block me by yourself.
Since 1991, only 2 players, both of them defensive ends, have recorded more quarterback sacks.
Hey, man! Hey, hold it on the big star right here.
He's the inspirational leader by example for the next generation of Viking pass rushers. Third-year pro Fernando Smith started every game and finished second behind Randall in sacks. Second-year pro Derek Alexander came on strong.
I'm so glad we had this time together so we can laugh and smile and...
Let's go, Johnny. Let's go, Johnny.
You got you,
Don't
bro.
let them boys over there know you, baby. Introduce yourself to them. Come on.
Hey, Colin. Hey, Colin, what's up, man? What up, homie? What up? What up, dog? Yes, sir. Time for the big dogs to eat, damn it. Hey, time for the big dog. Let's go.
Terry Collins from the 47.
Telephone!
Carolina with the ball, back to pass, fumbled football, it's loose, Vikings have it at the 50-yard line. Fernando Smith gets the sack on the forced fumble.
Way to go, son! Way to go, dog! Way to go!
Scrambling right, looking into the end zone, Coxon fires, it is caught, touchdown, Chris Carter! Collins retreats to throw, Coxon fires it down the middle, picked off. Robert Griffith, the 3rd interception of the season, 40, 45, out of bounds. Robert Griffith, 3rd pickoff, Vikings ball. 3rd and goal from the Carolina 3. Randall McDaniel in front of Robert Smith. Short drop, Moon fires it off. Touchdown, Chris Carter, for an offense trying to heal.
Way to hang in there. We got off that low. Now we're rolling again.
Despite their best efforts, the Vikings' lead was vulnerable.
I am not losing this game. Ain't no way, man. No way. I work too hard. Watch out, watch out. They don't want to learn the Metrodome group, huh? Yeah.
Here comes the crowd again, just in time. 3rd and 17, Collins is back. Is throwing upfield, it is picked off by Washington. Vikings on the Carolina 35, 1st and 10.
My head's still ringing, too.
All right, guys, that was a good, hard-fought win. That's a good football team over there.
Great win, though.
Now we got to go down to Tampa and get another one. And I'm telling you now, all week, don't have anybody going down to Tampa take a vacation. Let's get down there and go down and take care of business. They're going to be an excellent prepared team. They'll know more about us than any team we face all year. They've had a week to prepare, which means we got to get done in 1 week what they get done in 2 weeks, and we can do that.
Unfortunately, the Vikings didn't get it done. The Vikings were willing and able back home against the Bears until tragedy struck in 2 parts. On this play, Robert Smith was lost for the season. Later, Warren Moon re-injured the ankle that had hampered his performance since week 1. By the time the Vikings limped into Oakland, they were 5-5, and Dennis Green took decisive action. Only healthy players, such as Leroy Horde and rookie tight end Hunter Goodwin, quarterback Brad Johnson, and 350-pound guard Dave Dixon would start. The results were magnificent.
Johnson, Coxon throws upfield. It's caught by Reed. Breaks a tackle, breaks on 50. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Jake Reed.
Leroy Horde rushed for 108 yards behind a bigger, stronger, fully mobilized offensive line. First-time starter Jason Fisk recorded his first career sack. A poised Brad Johnson completed 20 passes in a steady downpour. A monster effort by John Randall sent the game into overtime. There, the better team prevailed.
31-yard field goal. Sisson looking it over. Berger the holder. The center snap, the placement, the kick is up and over end on the way, and this one is good, and the Vikings take it home.
Ahead lay the stretch drive to the playoffs.
First down and 10 to go. Broncos, they're 34. Elway back again. 5-step drop.
All right. Ready for one. Ready for that tip ball, huh?
It is.
He got it.
Picked off. Thomas has it. Sharp had it. Thomas inside the 25 of the 20 and down around the 19-yard line. Shannon Sharp is flat on his back as that was a bang-bang play.
Yes, sir.
The first touchdown reception of Chris Walsh's career tied the score at 7. A special teams gem by the young man from Dennis Green's favorite college set the tone for the remainder of the contest.
Stanford boy!
40-yard line. Broncos down 10-7. Elway back. Here's pressure. They got him. He's sacked. Fernando Smith paged him in back at the 32-yard line.
Okay, boys, here we go. There's our chance. Scotty, take your time on the screen. Be ready to bounce.
In period 3, Minnesota drove to the lead.
He's out of there. That's big time. That's big time. Good job. Good job. That's the way to build that wall right there.
First down and goal to go at the 10.5. Johnston back looking.
You got Chris.
Sidesteps and throws this one to the corner. Chris Carter.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings. What a catch by Carter with the dead legs.
Yes, sir. He's big and strong.
To win the game, however, the Vikings would have to weather one more storm.
Let's go. Be alert for the tip.
Split backs, man in motion. McCaffrey. Elway is back to pass. Coxon throws. Tipped in the air. I mean, it hurts.
Missed opportunities on both sides of the ball. The mark of a young team. Fortunately, Brad Johnson's pass catchers helped the young quarterback keep Minnesota's playoff hopes alive. Jake Reed and Chris Carter are not your ordinary wide receivers. They're hard-working pass catchers who put their bodies on the line. Reed is the long yardage man. His 1,320 receiving yards and his 18-yard plus average ranked him second and third respectively in the entire NFL. Chris Carter is the ultimate go-to guy, the most prolific pass catcher in pro football over the past 3 seasons. One of the best wide receivers of his generation.
4-wide package for the Vikings. Chris Carter in motion from the slot on the left side. Johnson back, short drop, looks left, swings it out. Swing pass caught by Amp Lee at the 20, at the 10, at the 5, still going. Touchdown, Vikings! Amp Lee weaving for the score.
1 week after what could have been a crippling defeat, Brad Johnson and his pass catchers exploded against the Arizona Cardinals.
Back goes Johnson, looks left, looks right, scrambled now. He's flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run, sideline throw, caught, Kadri, Viking touchdown!
Johnson earned Player of the Week honors for the second time in '96.
In motion, Chris Walsh in a four-wide package. Back goes Johnson, swing pass, caught by Ampli, touchdown!
He made it look easy against Detroit. A consequence of reading his keys, spotting double coverage in a four-wide receiver set, and knowing full well there was nobody left to cover the swing pass.
Back goes Johnson. Coxon throws it deep. Got a man down there. Carter. Touchdown, Vikings. Chris Carter, number 8 this season.
Chris Carter's 9th would be spectacular.
This the real deal. Get all that pretend stuff and start right now. From now and beyond, baby. Let's get it. Playoffs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Playoffs.
Johnson, 12 out of 14 for 91 yards. Hands off. Leroy Horde. Off right tackle. Still going. Touchdown, Horde. Like a spear through the heart of that Tampa Bay defense. Horde scores.
Put it out there.
Horde, big hole off the left side. 20, 15, 10, 5. Call it a touchdown, you goof. I don't know. It was pretty close near sideline. People standing down there. Now they say touchdown, and he just ruined a great call.
Come on, defense. Let's go. Come on, defense. Go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Here's a hat on a hat. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, defense.
Dilfer back to pass, throw it deep, it's picked off for the Vikings. Orlando Thomas, what a play!
Now they come alive. Great grab.
2nd and 10 from the 13, Vikes their own territory.
Here we go.
Hand off, Horde, off left guard, breaks the tackle, still going, breaks another one, still going to the 40, or the 36 we'll say. He's brought down there in a hard run. Looked like he took half a team with him. This is a big play. Johnson retreats the throw, looks, Cox fires it downfield to Chris Carter. It is caught! Carter! Touchdown, Vikings!
Greatest catch I've ever seen! Greatest catch I've ever seen! And I've seen them all!
Carter jumps up into the crowd. He's pulling a Green Bay. He's pulling a Robert Brooks.
Let's go. Like the bird. They coming back home and buy them out. Go deep.
Having fun, baby.
We're on that way to the playoffs, baby.
This is how we do it, baby.
Give it down.
This is how we do it in Minnesota, baby.
You only make the money for the game ball. No need to wait.
All day, baby. All day. Big time players, baby.
All right.
Big time players.
The Vikings and the Cowboys, teams struggling through portions of this 96 regular season into the playoffs. The thing with Dallas is 3 Super Bowl titles in the past 4 seasons, and right now it looks like the Cowboys have a decided edge, not only with their defense, but also their ability to run the football.
The Minnesota Vikings went to Texas Stadium to win. But as often happens to young teams, they allowed their best opportunities to slip away.
Fumbles the ball, grabs it, and then loses the ball again as he slides out of the end zone. Now, do they call it a touchdown?
Oh, come on, official. That's got to be a touchdown. They're saying he did not catch the...
So why should the next generation of Viking football fans walk with high hopes? Because the Minnesota Vikings have 20 draft choices entering their prime and veteran Pro Bowlers at the top of their game. John Randall will lead the attack-style defense. During Dennis Green's tenure, the Vikings ranked 4th in the NFL in sacking quarterbacks. 2nd only to Pittsburgh in creating turnovers, and no team has intercepted more passes. Brad Johnson's career numbers after 8 NFL starts are second only to Dan Marino's at the same stage of Marino's career. Johnson's pass catchers are second to none. Ed McDaniel returns in '97 to team with Dixon Edwards and Jeff Brady at linebacker. And one of the best young offensive lines in the business will service the ground game. All part of Minnesota's Generation Next.
New Edge Pro Gel presents the Minnesota Vikings Ultimate Performance of 1996. In Week 4, the eventual Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers came to Minnesota with a perfect record. They did not leave that way. Veteran quarterback Warren Moon threw 2 touchdown passes, the first to Jake Reed and the second to Kadre Ishmael. The Viking pass rush handcuffed the potent Packer offense, while Robert Smith put them away for good with their punishment, a 30-21 loss.